Thank you very much, Dr. Nair, for introduction, and my fellow eminent panelist, Dr. Basu, Shri Rajesh Prakash. I see several luminaries present here in the field of technology, R&D, innovation, from academia, from industry, government, all sectors represented here. For me, it's a great opportunity to be here speaking to all of you, and I would like to thank Indian Technology Congress 2013 and particularly Dr. Nair for inviting me and giving me the opportunity to speak about some thoughts on how do we see India could move ahead in terms of technology, innovation. There are many thoughts, but I'd like to leave some thoughts with you, and I think they would be perhaps relevant when we debate on them. So I'll be covering my presentation on a basic business model. When we talk about technology, what exactly are we talking about? Where there's a connect there. So I'll talk about the innovation, how the companies look at it, what are the issues with the organizations. Having spent some years as a director HR, I thought it would be relevant to point out most of the problems in the organization, while they have technical capabilities, run into difficulty because of several other softer issues. I'll talk about technology innovation. I'll talk about some of the growth opportunities that exist. Also, we shouldn't forget about the Gandhian innovation. And I'd like to share with two examples of some of the changes and innovative technology modification that we implemented in our company, Petronet LNG, which has given us good dividends on that. So quickly, well, when we talk about technology, actually we are talking about a business, a successful business. And when we talk about business, there are, to my mind, three parameters that constitute for a success of a business. One is, of course, the technology. Very important, and all organizations look for the best technology in line at any given point in time and always try to upgrade that. The second point, of course, is the operating practices, systems, procedures, what we can call as a software of the company. And if you have a bright idea today, any person or organization, company can have access to the finances, that's not a problem today, and get the best technology from the world. You can also get the best working practices, system procedures also. But if that is the case, then all the companies must be performing the best in the world. Why is it that the companies always perform differently? The answer perhaps lies in the parameter 3, that is the people. And therefore, to see that the technology works and works better than others, it is the people that make all the difference. And therefore, we should not forget when we talk about technology that there is a direct connect between technology and talent. And that's what we want to point out. And we must see what all we are doing in our own organization to see that this connect is very strong and enabling. If you see just a one parameter that the top companies of the world, the so-called Fortune 500 group, how many Indian companies are there and how do we compare? See, we are much below, just about 7-8 companies from India that are represented there. You see China, which started late but have reached such a this thing, how these companies are successful. How the other bigger corporations are successful. What is it that we cannot do and our companies cannot do to become successful, grow bigger? And actually, when you talk about business, you shouldn't be really limiting yourself to geographical regions. India definitely remains our focus, but you can always look India, but look at the world for opportunities. So here is just one thing, we should be conscious of that, and we should be having the realities when we really talk about development, growth, technology, innovations, and why the Indian companies are lagging behind on that. We talk about competitive advantage, how the companies have that one something unique niche